Yes, a very good morning to everybody. Please open page number 70 of your book, Vistas, and we're going to start with this new chapter. Chapter is Evans Tries and O Level, written by Norman Colin Dexter. Now, this is one of the most interesting chapters that you have in your syllabus. It is like, thrilling adventure, thrilling uh, Bollywood movie. It's like that. So, this has been written by, as I told you, Norman Colin Dexter, who is very well known for his Inspector Morse novels that were written between the years 1975 to 1999. And for this particular story, even tries and whatever, he got one award also, the Macavity Award too. Okay, so in this chapter you are going to have various characters, and dramatist personae means characters only. And before you read, it asks a question from you: should criminals in prison be given the opportunity of learning and education? Because here we have in this chapter a criminal who wants to study, who wants to have higher education, and he wants to appear in a particular examination that we would be reading about. And various characters that are involved in this play are the secretary of the examinations board, the governor of HM prison Oxford, James Evans, a prisoner, Mr. Jackson, a prison officer, Mr. Stephens, again a prison officer, the Reverend S. McCleary, Stuart McCleary, who is an invigilator here, Mr. Carter is a detective superintendent, and Mr. Bell is detective chief inspector. So all precautions, the play starts with this, all precautions have been taken to see to it that the O-level German examination arranged in the prison for Evans does not provide him with any means of escape. So now he is a very notorious kind of a prisoner who is known for his notoriety, and he's known for escaping from the prison. He's already escaped from the prison thrice. So all the precautions, all the arrangements have been made so that he doesn't get any chance to escape. It was in early March when the secretary of the examinations board received the call from Oxford Prison. It's a slightly unusual request, Governor, but I don't see why we shouldn't try to help. Just the one fellow, you say. So, this is the Secretary of the Examinations Board asking the Governor of HM Prison that I think, even though we feel that it's an unusual request, but still we need to help. I think Evans started night classes in O-level German last September, says he's dead keen to get some sort of academic qualification. What do you understand by dead keen? He was dead keen.
I'm extremely interested.
Yes, deeply interested, extremely interested in improving his academic qualification. Is he any good? He was the only one in the class, so you can say he's had individual tuition all the time, and would have cost him a packet if he had been outside. So if he had taken these classes outside, now he was in prison, so he was given free education, and the tutor was arranged for him, and there was only one fellow, so he got all the individual attention of the tutor. So if he had been outside, it would have cost him a package. What do you mean by cost him a packet? It would have
Cost a lot of money.
lot of he would have yes, he would have to give a lot of money, means a fee, a huge amount of fee. Well, let's give him a chance, shall we? That's jolly kind of you. What exactly is the procedure now? Oh, don't worry about that, I'll be sending you all the forms and stuff. And what's his name? You say Evans? James Roderick Evans. It sounded rather grand. Okay, it sounded rather grand means the name of the prisoner, it sounded, James Roderick Evans, a very long name, and it sounded very grand, एक prisoner का नाम इतना बड़ा नाम, ठीक है? Just one thing, Governor, he's not a violent sort of fellow, is he? I don't want to know his criminal record or anything like that, but no, there's no record of violence. Quite a pleasant sort of chap, they tell me. Bit of a card really. One of the stars at the Christmas concert. Imitations, the sort of thing. Mike Yarwood stuff. No, he's just a congenital kleptomaniac. That's all. So he says, I don't feel that I don't feel that there's any need to tell you that this kind of a cello is totally harmless. This fellow is totally harmless. There is no record of his violence, and he's quite pleasant also. And he keeps on imitating, various artists too. And but he is this one problem that he's a congenital kleptomaniac. What do you mean by that? Congenital kleptomaniac. What's that?
Some habit of
Yes,
stealing.
yes. So he has this habit of stealing, and he can't help it. It is congenital. It is from birth. It is as if he has inherited that. So he is a congenital kleptomaniac, that is all. The governor was tempted to add something else, but he thought better of it. He looked after that particular side of things himself. उसने कुछ और कहने का उसका मन किया, पर उसने नहीं add किया because he thought that he would look after that side himself. So Secretary of Examinations Board की जानने की जरूरत उसको नहीं है, क्योंकि ये चीज as a governor I need to look after this aspect. ठीक है? और वो क्या चीज थी हम अभी पढ़ेंगे. वो चीज ये थी that he was known for his notoriety of escaping. वो 3 बार जेल से भाग चुका था, मगर ये एस्पेक्ट एक सेक्रेटरी को जानने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, ये गवर्नर ने देखना है कि वो भाग ना पाए, तो उसने अरेंजमेंट्स करने. Presumably, said the secretary, you can arrange a room where, no problem, he is in a cell on his own. If you have no objections, he can sit the exam in there. ठीक है, अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है तो आप एग्जाम वहां पर उसी सेल में वो एग्जाम दे सकता है. दैट्स फाइन. And we could easily get one of the parsons from St. Mary Mags to invigilate if it is totally fine. Yes, they seem to have a lot of good parsons there, don't they? The two men chuckled good-naturedly, and the secretary had a final thought. At least there's one thing. You shouldn't have much trouble keeping him incommunicado. Should you? What do you understand by incommunicado? Incommunicado का क्या मतलब होता है बेटा बताओ? What is incommunicado?
I'm imprisoned or confined.
Imprisoned, confined और कुछ communication से related incommunicado. बताओ. What is incommunicado? No communication. Yes, without communication, not being allowed to communicate. देखो एक एग्जामिनी, एक इन्विजिलेटर का क्या काम होता है जब वो आप इन्विजिलेट करने आता है और बच्चे एग्जाम दे रहे हैं, उसका मेनली काम यही है कि बातचीत नहीं होने देनी. ठीक है, आपस में कम्युनिकेशन ना होने दे. ठीक है, तो वो प्रीस्ट आ रहा है, so he would see to it that there is no communication. और प्रीस्ट आ रहा है और एक ही बच्चा एग्जाम दे रहा है, तो वो बात किससे करेगा? ठीक है, जो अपेयर हो रहा है वो एक ही बच्चा है और प्रीस्ट इन्विजिलेट करने के लिए आ रहा है, so there is going to be no communication whatsoever. The governor chuckled politely once more, reiterated his thanks. What do you mean by reiteration? What is reiteration?
To repeat.
To repeat. So he repeated his thanks and he slowly cradled the phone. So he kept the phone very softly. Evans the break. So he's known as Evans the break because thrice he had escaped from the jail. ठीक है, वो जेल तोड़ जिसको बोलते हैं ना, तोड़ के वो भाग चुका है वहां से, इसलिए उसका नाम क्या पड़ गया है, उसको लोग क्या किस नाम से बुलाते हैं? Evans the break. As the prison officers called him, thrice he had escaped from prison, and but for the recent wave of unrest in the maximum security establishments up north, he wouldn't now be gracing the governor's premises in Oxford. And the governor was going to make absolutely certain that he wouldn't be disgracing them. Not that Evans was a real burden, just a persistent, nagging presence. He'd be all right in Oxford, though. The governor would see to that, would see to it personally. And besides, there was just a possibility that Evans was genuinely interested in O-level German. Just a slight possibility. Just a very slight possibility. ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे किस लिए उसको यहाँ पे लाया गया है ऑक्सफोर्ड प्रिजन में? बिकॉज देयर वाज अनरेस्ट इन मैक्सिमम सिक्योरिटी एस्टेब्लिशमेंट नॉर्थ में, इसलिए उसको इस प्रिजन में लाया गया है. और अब ये किसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है? गवर्नर की. एंड गवर्नर हैज टू सी टू इट दैट ही गेट्स नो चांस टू एस्केप. और फिर भी गवर्नर, यू नो, ही इज वेरी मैग्नानिमस, अ वेरी काइंड हार्टेड काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन. तभी वो कहता है कि इसकी शायद जेन्युइनली इसका इंटरेस्ट हो ओ लेवल में, जेन्युइनली देना चाहता हो. ठीक है, इसीलिए उसने पूरी अरेंजमेंट भी करवाई कि ये उसका ओ लेवल एग्जामिनेशन ऑक्सफोर्ड प्रिजन में ही कंडक्ट करवाना है. कैसे करवाना है? तो बाकी जो एस्केप ना कर सके उसके लिए तो गवर्नर ने खुद देखना है कि उसको क्या करना पड़ेगा उसके लिए. ठीक है, एट 8:30 PM ऑन मंडे June 7. तो आपने ये सारी टाइम लाइन, ये टाइम जो है और डेट्स हैं, ये थोड़ा सा याद रखना है. Evans German teacher shook him by the hand in the heavily guarded recreational block just across from D wing. Guten Glick, Evans, pardon. I said good luck for tomorrow. अब वो उसका जो जर्मन टीचर है, उसने उसको जर्मन में बेस्ट विशेस दी, एंड इवंस couldn't understand that. ठीक है, तो ओ लेवल जर्मन एग्जामिनेशन वो देने चाह रहा है, मगर उसको सिंपल सा बेस्ट ऑफ लक जर्मन में समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. ठीक है, सो ही सेड, oh thanks, I mean thanks. This is just again he's replying in German, and the teacher says, oh, you haven't a cat in hell's chance of getting through, of course. But what do you mean by cat in hell's chance? What is this?
That there is no chance that he will pass the examination.
there is a very remote possibility that he's going to get through कि वो ये clear कर पाएगा, but still he wanted, there's zero possibility. Yes Nakul, you're right. So but still he said that I need to, as a teacher I need to wish you, and he says I may surprise everybody. Evans कहता है शायद मैं सबको ही हैरान कर दूं, शायद सच्ची में मैं clear ही कर लूं. At 8:30 the following morning, Evans had a visitor, actually two visitors in fact. He tucked his grubby string vest into his equally grubby trousers and he stood up from his bunk, smiling cheerfully. Morning, Mr. Jackson, this is indeed an honor. तो दो visitors आए, ठीक है, और उसकी बड़ी, he was wearing a very grubby vest and a grubby trousers. What do you understand by grubby? Here it means very yes, very dirty, very dirty. And the name of one of the prison officers was Mr. Jackson. Jackson was the senior prison officer on D wing, and he and Evans had already become warm enemies. At Jackson's side stood Officer Stephens, a burly, surly-looking man. What do you understand by burly, surly-looking man? Burly means very heavily built, very strong, very big and heavily built. And surly means very, yes, very strong. Yes, Rajdeep. And surly means very rude. No, not very good tempered. He was very bad tempered. So only recently recruited to the profession. He was a new appointee, very unfriendly. Yes. So वो अभी नया ही आया था इस जॉब में. कौन नया आया था बेटा? Who was the new appointee? Speak up. Who was the new appointee? कौन नया आया था अभी? Burly, surly looking man, उसका नाम बताओ. What was his name? What? Stephens, yes, Officer Stephens. So we know the characters. As of now, we have Evans, who is known as Evans the Big. Then we have the governor, but we don't know his name. He's just referred to as the governor. We have the secretary of the examinations board. He also doesn't have any name. And we have two prison officers. One is senior prison officer, who is Jackson, and one is junior prison officer, who's recently recruited to this post, and he is Stephens. Okay? Jackson nodded curtly. And how's the little Einstein this morning? Wasn't he a mathematician, Mr. Jackson? I think he was a Jew, Mr. Jackson. Evan's face was unshaven and he wore a filthy looking red and white bobble hat upon his head. Give me a chance, Mr. Jackson. I was just going to shave when you burst in. वो कहते हैं कि मुझे एक चांस दो, मैं तो शेव करने ही वाला था, आप आ गए एकदम से. Which reminds me, Jackson turned his eyes on Stephens. Make sure you take his razor out of the cell when he's finished scraping that ugly mug of his. Clear? वो कहता है ये गंदी सी दाढ़ी जब शेव कर लेगा, just make sure to take that razor from his cell. कोई भी sharp instrument, हम कोई चांस नहीं ले सकते इसके साथ, तो इसके सेल में कोई भी sharp instrument नहीं होना चाहिए. One of these days he'll do us all a favor and cut his bloody throat. वैसे कहता है कि हमारे लिए अच्छा ही होगा ये अपने आप को अगर उस ब्लेड से मार ले अपने आप को खुद ही. ठीक है? So because they have become very warm enemies, we've just read. So he doesn't like Evans at all, and he says, but we need to take all the precautions. We have been asked to take all the arrangements, so we have to take the sharp instruments, any sharp instrument if he's having, from his cell. For a few seconds, Evans looked thoughtfully at the man standing ramrod straight in front of him, and he says, a string of Second World War medals proudly paraded over his left breast pocket. Mr. Jackson, was it you who took my nail scissors away? Evans had always worried about his hands. फिर वो उससे पूछता है कि आपने क्या मेरे nail scissors लिए यहाँ से? And your nail file also. Look, for a moment, Evans' eyes smoldered dangerously, but Jackson was ready for him. So he was, very short-tempered, Evans, but he knew how to control his temper. Whom are we talking about here? Who was short-tempered and who knew how to control his temper? Evans, yes. तो बड़ा शॉर्ट टेम्पर था, उसको बड़ी जल्दी गुस्सा आ जाता था, पर उसको अपने गुस्से को कंट्रोल करना भी आता था. So his eyes smoldered, dangerously at Jackson, and Jackson said, orders of the governor. Governor के orders हैं. He leaned forward and he leered. What do you mean by leering? He leered means when you leer means when you look at somebody, or when you smile at somebody, but in a very unpleasant kind of a manner. Okay? So he leered at him and he said, his voice dropping a harsh, contemptuous whisper. Contemptuous means? What is contemptuous? Dislike.
Strong dislike.
Yes, insulting kind of a tone. And he said, you want to complain? वो कहता करनी है कंप्लेन करो, मुझे तो किसने ऑर्डर्स दिए हैं, ये गवर्नर के ऑर्डर्स हैं, इफ यू वांट टू कंप्लेन गो एंड कंप्लेन, ठीक है। Evans shrugged his shoulders lightly and the crisis was over. He said no, I don't wish to complain. वैसे भी उसने अब अपने गुस्से को काबू में कर लिया था, वो कहता है कि नहीं कोई फायदा नहीं से बहस करने का. You have got half an hour to smarten yourself up, Evans, and take that bloody hat off. वो कहता है कि आधे घंटे में साफ सुथरे बन जाओ और ये जो गंदा सा तुमने हैट पहना हुआ है ना, ये नहीं चाहिए मुझे, इसको उतार दो. Me hat. Evans put his right hand lovingly on top of the filthy woolen and smiled sadly. Do you know, Mr. Jackson, it's the only thing that's ever brought me any sort of luck in life. Kind of lucky charm. कहता है ये इकलौती चीज़ है मेरी ज़िंदगी में जिसने मुझे, जो मेरा लकी चार्म है, ठीक है. आप कई बार आपको लगता है कि आपके लिए कोई पेन या कोई पेंसिल या कुछ ऐसा लकी है, तो वो आप एग्जाम में वो लेकर जाते हो, उससे काम करते हो, ठीक है. तो कहता है ये हैट मेरा लकी चार्म है. इफ़ यू नो व्हाट आई मीन. एंड टुडे आई थॉट वेल विद मी एग्जाम एंड ऑल दैट, buried somewhere in Jackson was a tiny core of compassion, and Evans knew it. Evans hit it directly at that end, okay, at his compassionate end. उसको पता था कि ये थोड़ा सा काइंड हार्टेड है, अगर मैंने ये लकी चार्म और ये बातें करी तो इज गोइंग टू लेट मी हैव माई हैट. एंड अंडरलाइन दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दिस वाज वन ऑफ द मिस्टेक्स दैट द प्रिजन ऑफिसर्स कमिटेड, टू लेट हिम हैव दैट हैट. ठीक है, आ गया इतना समझ बैठे सबको? फॉलोड दिस?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just this one, then Shirley Temple. If there was one thing that Jackson genuinely loathed about Evans, it was his long wavy hair and get shaving. वो कहता है कि मुझे मतलब I detest your hair, I hate your hair. भाई जो लंबे लंबे बाल हैं बस ठीक है, ये इनको आप and also get shaving, फटाफट से शेव कर लो. At 8:45 the same morning, the Reverend का मतलब क्या है? What is Reverend?
Respected.
Somebody who is respected. Stuart McCleary left his bachelor flat in Broad Street and stepped out briskly towards Carfax. अब ये कौन है? McCleary is the invigilator, जिसने इन्विजिलेट करने आना है. वो अपने फ्लैट से निकला है फटाफट से. Briskly means he moved very fastly. The weatherman reported temperatures considerably below the normal for early June, and a long black overcoat and a shallow-crowned clerical hat provided welcome protection from the steady drizzle. बारिश हो रही थी, it was drizzling, and he was wearing a long coat, okay, and also a clerical hat, क्योंकि वो पार्सन था, priest था, तो उसने एक hat भी पहना हुआ था, which had set in half an hour earlier and now spattered the thick lenses of his spectacles. आधा घंटा पहले ही वो drizzling शुरू हुई थी और उसकी जो specs है उसके ऊपर बारिश गिर रही थी सारी, ठीक है, और वो सब गिली हुई पड़ी थी उसकी. In his right hand he was carrying a small brown suitcase which contained all that he would need for his morning duties, including a sealed question paper envelope, a yellow. So there was, you know, once during one of the board exams we had this 2 marker, 2 marks का question आया था कि क्या क्या लेके आया था, what all things did he bring, who? McCleary, कि क्या क्या चीज़ें थी, क्या क्या सामान था, so you need to know. ठीक है, इसमें बहुत सारी ऐसे चैप्टर में छोटी छोटी डिटेल्स हैं जो आपको पता होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, सो और वैसे भी हम हर एक पूरा एक लाइन करते हैं तो आपको ये सारा कुछ करके जाना. ठीक है, सो कौन सी चीज़ें थी बेटा? ही हैड a sealed question paper envelope, he had a yellow invigilation form, he had a special authentication card from the examinations board, then he had a paper knife, he had a Bible. ठीक है, बाइबल क्यों थी? बिकॉज ही वाज टू स्पीक टू द विमेंस गिल्ड दैट आफ्टरनून ऑन द बुक ऑफ रूथ, एंड ऑल्सो ही हैड अ करंट कॉपी ऑफ द चर्च टाइम न्यूज़पेपर था उसके पास. ये ब्रीफ केस था एक, उसके अंदर ये सारा सामान था. ठीक है, ब्राउन कलर का ब्रीफ केस था. ठीक है, द 2 hour एग्जामिनेशन वॉज शेड्यूल्ड टू स्टार्ट एट 9:50. तो वो फटाफट से 8:45 अपने घर से निकला और उसको किस 9:15 से पहले पहुंचना था. वाई? क्योंकि पेपर कितने बजे शुरू होना था? 9:50. Evans was lathering his face vigorously. What do you mean by lathering his face? When Stephens brought in 2 small square tables. What is lathering? Lathering his face. मतलब? Yes, rubbing his face. वो shave कर रहा था ना? Yes, he was applying something. He was applying the cream. And Stephens brought in 2 small square tables and set them opposite each other in the narrow space between the bunk on one side and on the other a distempered stone wall. तो छोटा सा सेल है बच्चे, उसमें उसका बंक है जहाँ पे वो सोता है. ठीक है, और वॉल है, उन दोनों के बीच में उसने एक टेबल रख दिया और 2 चेयर्स एक आमने सामने. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट Stephens brought in 2 hard chairs, the slightly less better of which he placed in front of the table which stood nearer the cell door. मैंने आपको बता दिया. ठीक है, एक थोड़ी सी टूटी फूटी थी, एक थोड़ी ज़्यादा थी. ठीक है, खराब सी हालत में थी, उसने वो रख दिया. Jackson put in a brief final experience. Behave yourself lady. उसको लास्ट वार्निंग देने आया, तमीज़ से पेश आना. ठीक है, because who is going to come to invigilate? A priest is going to come. Evans turned and he nodded, and these, Jackson pointed to the pinups of, वो कहता है ये निकालो, ये उसने कुछ पहने हुए थे, वो कहता है निकालो उसको. Evans turned and he nodded again. I was going to take them down anyway. A minister, isn't he? The chap coming to sit in, I mean, वो पूछ रहा है कि कौन आ रहा है to sit in, मतलब कौन आ रहा है इन्विजिलेशन के लिए, कोई मिनिस्टर है. And how did you know that? Asked Jackson quietly. वो कहता तुम्हें कैसे पता? Well, I had to sign some forms, didn't I? And I couldn't help. This is again one of the mistakes of the prison officers, that they let him see who was going to come to invigilate. ठीक है, उसने देख लिया कि एक प्रीस्ट आ रहा है इन्विजिलेट करने, ये भी एक उनकी गलती थी कि क्यों उन्होंने देखने दिया. Evans drew the razor very carefully down his left cheek and he left a neat swath in the white leather. Can I ask you something, Mr. Jackson? Why did they have to bug me in this cell? कहता है कि मुझे why did they have to put these microphones? माइक्रोफोन क्यों लगा रखे हैं मेरे सेल में? He nodded his head vaguely to a point above the door. वो कहता है वो वहाँ पे लगे हुए माइक्रोफोन क्यों लगाए हुए हैं? Not a very neat job. Conceded. Jackson कहता है हाँ बड़ा सफाई से नहीं किया कि तुम्हें नजर आ गए हैं वो. ठीक है, they are not, they don't honestly think I'm going to try to. वो कहता है उनको क्या लगता है कि मैं छोटे से सेल में जहाँ पे एक इन्विजिलेटर भी आएगा, फिर बाहर प्रिजन ऑफिसर्स गार्ड करेंगे, मैं भागने की कोशिश करूंगा, क्यों माइक्रोफोन लगाए, क्या सुनना होगा उन्होंने. ठीक है, सो ही सेज दे आर नॉट टेकिंग एनी चांसेस. Nobody in his senses would take any chances with you. कहता कोई भी जो अपनी सेंसेस में होगा तुम्हारे साथ कभी चांस लेने के सोचेगा नहीं, क्योंकि तुम 3 बार तो भाग चुके हो. सो नोबडी इज गोइंग टू गिव यू एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एस्केप. हु इज गोइंग टू लिसन इन? वो कहता अच्छा ठीक है माइक्रोफोन लगाए हुए हैं, ये किसने सुनना, किसने? I'll tell you who's going to listen in, laddie. It's the governor himself. तो गवर्नर ने अपने ऊपर ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है, वो खुद ही सुनेगा सारा कुछ. He don't trust you a bloody inch. And nor do I. ना तो मैं तुम्हें ट्रस्ट करता हूँ, ना ही गवर्नर करता है. I'll be watching you like a hawk. Even so, keep your nose clean. Clear? He walked towards. वो कहता है मैंने बिल्कुल तेजबाज जैसी नजर रखनी है तुम्हारे पे, ध्यान रखना बस. Evans nodded. He had already thought of that, and number 2 handkerchief was lying ready on the bunk, a neatly folded square of off-white linen. Just one more thing, Einstein. What's that? Good luck, old son. So he just wished him, and he just went out. In the little lodge just inside the prison's main gates, the Reverend S. McCleary signed his name neatly in the visitor's book, and thence means from there. ठीक है, दिस इज एन ऑब्सोलीट वर्ड, ये आर्काइक वर्ड है, अब नहीं यूज होता. देन मीन्स फ्रॉम देयर. ही वॉक्ड साइड बाय साइड विद अ साइलेंट प्रिजन ऑफिसर across the exercise yard to D wing, where he was greeted by Jackson. The wing's heavy outer door was unlocked and locked behind him. The heavy inner door the same. इतने सारे doors, इतने सारे lock. एक heavy बार वाला डोर है उसको भी लॉक किया हुआ है, फिर अंदर डोर है उसको भी लॉक अनलॉक. And McCleary was handed into Stephen's keeping. Get the razor, murmured Jackson. Stephens nodded. Well, keep your eyes skinned. Clear? What do you mean by keep your eyes skinned? Stephens को ये इंस्ट्रक्शन कौन दे रहा है बेटा? Jackson. Because Jackson is the senior prison officer. वो से कह रहा है keep your eyes skinned. What do you mean by this? Yes, to keep a careful check, to be very vigilant. ठीक है, बड़े ध्यान से अपनी नजर रखनी है किसके ऊपर? Evans के ऊपर. Stephens nodded again, and McCleary, his feet clanging up the iron stairs, followed his new guide, and finally he stood before a cell door where Stephens opened the peephole and looked through. ठीक है, वो वहाँ पे उसको ले जाता है और बिल्कुल पीप होल में से देखता है कि अंदर कौन है? Evans. और वो उसको दिखाता है कि that's him, sir. Evans facing the door, he sat quietly at the farther of the 2 tables. His whole attention reverted to a textbook of elementary German grammar. Last minute जो preparations कर रहे होते हैं, ठीक है, सारा साल तो कुछ पढ़ा नहीं, पता नहीं, अब वो लास्ट मिनट फटाफट से elementary grammar पढ़ रहा है German. Stephens took the key from its ring, and the cell lock sprang back with a thudded metallic twang. जोर से आवाज आई जब उसने खोला उसको. It was 9:10 a.m. when the governor switched on the receiver. He had instructed Jackson to tell Evans of the temporary little precaution that was only fair, as if Evans wouldn't spot it. उसने already देख लिया था, पर गवर्नर ने कहा था इसको बता भी देना, ठीक है, ये that your cell is bugged. And how on earth was Evans going to try anything on today? वो कहते कैसे सोच भी कैसे सकता है कोई कि मैं आज भागने की कोशिश करूंगा. If he was so anxious to make another break, why in heaven's name hadn't he tried it from the recreational block? तो वहां से तो बड़ा आसान होता, much easier, but he had not. And there he was now, sitting in a locked cell, all the prison officers on the alert, two more locked doors between his cell and the yard, and a yard with a wall as high as a haystack. Yes, Evans was as safe as house. मतलब कहाँ कैसे कोशिश करेगा, एक छोटे से सेल में है जिसको अच्छी तरह से, और सारे प्रिजन ऑफिसर्स अलर्ट पे हैं. आज गवर्नर खुद सुन रहा है, कोई भी कॉन्वर्सेशन होगी वो, ठीक है, बाहर दो और लॉक डोर है, प्रिजन वॉल इतनी हाई, कुछ सोच ही नहीं सकता वो यहाँ से तो भागने. Anyway, it wouldn't be any trouble at all to have the receiver turned on for the next couple of hours or so. पर गवर्नर कहते हैं नहीं, फिर भी हमने चांसेस नहीं लेने, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, 2 घंटे का पेपर है, 2 घंटे के लिए रिसीवर को ऑन रख लो, मैं सुन लूंगा, ठीक है. इट वॉजंट एज इफ देयर वाज गोइंग टू बी एनीथिंग टू लिसन टू, वॉज इट? सुनेगा क्या वो, ठीक है. अमंगस्ट अदर थिंग्स, एन इन्विजिलेटर्स ड्यूटी वॉज टू इंश्योर दैट द स्ट्रिक्टेस्ट साइलेंस वॉज ऑब्जर्व्ड, but still that little nagging doubt might even try to take advantage of McCleary, get him to smuggle in a chisel or two or a rope ladder. और वो कहता है कि होनी क्या है, कॉन्वर्सेशन होनी नहीं, कुछ क्यों नहीं होनी, क्योंकि एक इन्विजिलेटर की क्या ड्यूटी होती है कि उसने बिल्कुल साइलेंस मेंटेन करनी है, ठीक है, एग्जामिनेशन रूम में. तो क्या बातचीत होगी, कोई बातचीत नहीं होगी. पर फिर भी एक वो नागिंग सा डाउट, बड़ी इरिटेटिंग सी उसको डाउट था कि क्या पता वो मैक्लेरी का एडवांटेज ले रहे, क्या पता वो उसका पार्टनर हो, उसको वो बोले कि वो स्मगल करके कुछ चिजल, कोई शार्प इंस्ट्रूमेंट, कोई रोप लेडर, कुछ ऐसा ले आए. सो द गवर्नर सैट अप शार्पली, all very well getting rid of any potential weapon that Evans could have used. But what about McCleary? बड़ा अच्छे अरेंजमेंट्स कर लिए, इवेंट्स का तो सारा सामान निकाल लिया, मगर मैक्लेरी वो भी तो कुछ ला सकता है, ठीक है. व्हाट इफ क्वाइट अनविटिंगली द इनोसेंट मैक्लेरी हैड ब्रॉट इन समथिंग हिमसेल्फ. अब वो तो इन्विजिलेशन के लिए आया, उसको नहीं पता कि जो प्रिजनर है वो कैसा है, ठीक है. वो गलती से कुछ ऐसा ले आया जो इवेंट्स यूज कर ले. अ जैक नाइफ. एंड व्हाट इज अ जैक नाइफ? व्हाट्स अ जैक नाइफ?
Ma'am, a knife with a folding blade.
Yes, a huge knife. It's a large knife, but the blade can be folded. ठीक है, उसको बंद कर सकते हो आप. तो गलती से वो जैक नाइफ ले आया हो, perhaps. And what if Evans held him hostage? और वो उसी नाइफ को यूज करके वो किसको होस्टेज बना ले? मैक्लेरी को. The governor reached for the phone. It was already 9:12 a.m. The examinee and the invigilator. Examinee कौन है बच्चे यहाँ पे? Evans. और invigilator कौन है? Stuart McCleary. Had already been introduced by Stephens when Jackson came back and shouted to McCleary through the cell door, "Can you come outside a minute, sir? You too, Stephens." अब Stephens भी अंदर सेल में है, Evans भी है, और कौन है? McCleary. वो कहते हैं फटाफट मैक्लेरी को बुलाता है कि आप क्या सर बाहर आ सकते हो 1 मिनट के लिए, और स्टीफेंस को भी बुलाता है. जैक्सन क्विकली एक्सप्लेन द गवर्नर्स वरीज. वो क्या गवर्नर की क्या वरी है कि गलती से मैक्लेरी कुछ शार्प इंस्ट्रूमेंट तो नहीं ले आया. एंड मैक्लेरी पेशेंटली हेल्ड आउट हिज आर्म्स एट शोल्डर लेवल while Jackson lightly frisked his clothes. पहले तो उसका चेकअप करता है, पूरा अच्छी तरह से फ्रिस्किंग करता है उसकी his clothes so that he's not carrying anything. And something hard here, and he said that is my reading glasses, looking down at the spectacle case. Jackson quickly reassured him and bending down on the landing thumb flicked the catches on the suitcase. फिर वो suitcase खोलता है. He picked up each envelope in turn, carefully passed his palms along their surfaces. एक envelope लेता है और उसको ऐसे पूरा टच करके देखता है कि अंदर कुछ है तो नहीं. And he seemed satisfied. He riffled cursorily through a few pages of Holy Writ. What do you mean by riffling cursorily? What is riffled means what? What is riffled? Riffled is when you search quickly. Yes, you turn to turn over, and cursorily means फटाफट से, very randomly. He flipped over some of the pages of Bible. And also vaguely he shook the church times और newspaper को भी ऐसे हिला के देखता है. All right so far. But one of the objects in McCleary's suitcase was puzzling him sorely. एक ऐसी चीज थी जो उसको बहुत परेशान कर रही थी उसके सूटकेस में. Do you mind telling me why you have brought this, sir? कहते आप बुरा तो नहीं मानोगे, मुझे ये बताओ आप ये क्यों लेके आए हो. And he held up a smallish semi-inflated rubber ring. एक रबर रिंग है छोटी सी, आधी भरी हुई है वो, ठीक है. Such as a young child with a waist of about 12 inches might have struggled into. You thinking of going for a swim? तो बड़ी वो जोकिंगली कहता है कि आप क्या स्विमिंग करने का सोच रहे हो, ये रबर रिंग क्यों लाए हो. एक छोटा सा बच्चा जिसकी 12 इंच की कमर है, ठीक है, वो बड़ी मुश्किल से उसमें फिट होगा, तो आप क्या सोच ये किस लिए लेके आए हो यहाँ पे, ठीक है. McCleary's hitherto amiable demeanor. hitherto मतलब अभी तक तो उसका demeanor, उसका behavior बड़ा ही pleasant था. It was very amiable. It was now slightly ruffled. Slightly ruffled मतलब उसको बुरा लगा. कि मुझे एक मैं प्रीस्ट हूँ, मुझसे ऐसे क्यों पूछा गया है, बाय दिस टेस्टलेस लिटिल प्लेजेंट्री, एंड ही आंसर्ड समवट सावरली, बड़ी मतलब रूखेपन से उसको जवाब देता है। वो कहता है इफ यू मस्ट नो, अगर आपको जानना ही है, आई सफर फ्रॉम हेमोरॉइड्स, आई हैव दिस प्रॉब्लम ऑफ पाइल्स विच रिक्वायर्स दैट आई हैव टू सिट कंटिन्यूसली फॉर आवर्स टुगेदर, और मुझे प्रॉब्लम होती है तो इसलिए आई नीड यू नो दिस काइंड ऑफ अ रबर रिंग फॉर सपोर्ट, एंड व्हेन आई एम सिटिंग डाउन फॉर एनी लेंथ ऑफ टाइम इट क्रिएट्स अ प्रॉब्लम, वेरी सॉरी। उसको बड़ा बुरा लगता है कि मैंने ऐसे क्यों पूछ लिया, सो ही सेज वेरी सॉरी, आई डिडंट मीन टू, द एम्बेरसमेंट वाज स्टिल रेडनिंग जैक्सन चीक्स, तो उसे पूछ तो लिया, अब वो शर्म से लाल हो रहा है कि मैंने ये क्यों पूछा, ठीक है। व्हेन ही फाउंड द पेपर नाइफ, फिर उसने देखा एक पेपर नाइफ है, आई थिंक आई बेटर कीप दिस दो, कहता है ये तो नहीं मैं आपके पास रहने दूंगा, ये तो मैं ले लेता हूँ, इफ यू डोंट माइंड, दैट इज सर, ठीक है। सो जस्ट पुट अ मार्क हेयर, वी कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम हेयर नेक्स्ट टाइम वी हैव आवर क्लास, ठीक है। यहाँ पे मार्क कर लो, आई थिंक यू डन मोर देन 5-6 पेजेस, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 पेजेस हमने कर लिए, सो दैट्स क्वाइट अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ टेक्स्ट दैट वी हैव रेड टुडे, ठीक है, क्योंकि आई थिंक 21 पेजेस का है ये चैप्टर, तो अगर एक दिन में हम 7 कर रहे हैं तो 3 लेक्चर्स में चैप्टर तो खत्म हो ही जाएगा, ठीक है ना। सो जस्ट पुट अ मार्क हेयर एंड वी कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम हेयर नेक्स्ट टाइम, ओके। So, and I'll just take your attendance. If there's anything that you have not followed, you can ask me. Or